That didn't work that time. I clicked for the intro to play. And
Views and opinions expressed on the show are strictly those of the host and guests and do not reflect the opinions of LAP Productions and its affiliates.
now that we got through this fun round of the way, welcome everybody to another LAP Productions of Stirring the Pot. We're here. We're back. We're together again. Jason's not being the world traveler. Joe's sucking on something. A cigarette, pervert. Don't talk like that.
Hey,
I was going to say, was he sucking on something and now that's why he's got the cigarette? Or are we just talking about the cigarette?
I got pickle.
Yes.
Pickle tickle. Be all right.
Now, are those spicy pickles or those?
Yes, they are.
Are you making a special spicy batch for me?
I will be making some special ones probably this weekend for us.
I can't wait.
I can.
I did, over the weekend, I did pickled red onions.
Now, see, there was a stand in South Carolina where we got some boiled peanuts.
What's going on?
And
What's going on, Damien?
And they had, what's up? They had a bunch of those down there. They had all the pickled stuff like you're making.
Mm-hmm.
And they were selling like hotcakes, man. So,
Really?
yep.
So that means you need to be down further south and stuff up there in that northern area that you're at to sell that stuff.
No,
Hey.
it just means that he needs to get his shit out there is what he needs to do.
Pimp it.
I know. Well, I have some.
Oh, man.
I will have a lot of free time, or a lot more free time coming up.
I can see it now. Bodine and Squatch G. No. So we got hot sauces.
Man, there isn't a whole lot of stuff that John and Squatch GQ haven't put out there.
Bodine's
now-
pickled pickles.
Pickled pickles. What's going on? Speaking of the man, right there he is, Mr. John Kuykendall. How are you, sir?
Here we go, John. Since the boss man's in the house, these came in the mail today.
Let's do this.
That we
He does
will have these.
Higher. There we go. That is awesome.
Squatch GQ and Bodine.
Hey, wasn't I holding a light for that shot?
Yes, you were. Michigan Bigfoot Conference, July 17th, 2021.
So hard to get the damn.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. I wonder who the photographer was on that.
Right?
Must have been a professional.
The fucking lighting is awesome.
Look at that. That went
The
wrong.
lighting was fantastic. But
Pretty
we will
good-
have
pretty good for an intern.
right. We will have some of these shirts at the convention as well. So
I don't know what I did here, but look at this.
I don't know if I like this. I like more being on top.
I don't know what I did. I don't know how I did it. Nope.
there we go. I like that one.
There we go. That's the one we need. There you go. Do you have the full print energy drink shirts? Yes. No.
Yeah, I do. Well, I've got two different kinds, John. That's what I couldn't respond to you because we were coming on live, but I have two different kinds. I have the ones that you sent me originally, and then I have like a stretchy material, like a dry fit almost. So I'm not sure if that's the one like a dry fit material.
You're using words I'm not used to, man.
Sorry.
What, dry or fit?
You know I'm not fit.
If it ain't got bib overhauls on it, and
Yes, those ones.
yes, I did get those. Those were actually in the box, Jay, that we opened up for the Father's Day gifts that John sent us, which again we much appreciate as well. So
Absolutely.
John's not coming out to Michigan, is he?
no, John, I don't believe John will be in Michigan.
No.
Trying to talk him to meeting us in Iowa,
Ooh.
but I don't. He travels a lot and he does a lot of shows and he does a lot of other things. So I don't. Plus with surgeries and things, I'm not quite sure what his travel and availability is. But
And everything is building with Squatch GQ magazine too, not just the magazines, with the G Hunter and Watchers and the Cryptid and the Bodine Quarterly and Squatch GQ TV and all the merchandising. The man's a busy man.
He's a busy man.
Big pimping.
He is a busy man, that's for sure.
Well, John, we're going to hook up together. We got to get some point in time. We all get to the same spot together because I guarantee you, wherever it's at, won't be the same.
No.
And you know what?
I already feel bad for Michigan and Iowa.
But you know what? I actually would rather do, instead of making it an actual convention the first time we all hook up, I would actually really like to have it be opportunity that we were doing some kind of research, whether it be on a Bigfoot or a Dog Man or whatever. I think it'd be cool for all of us to get together and the cameras and John and film something for ourselves and stuff and put our
Baby steps, Jay. Baby steps.
I'm just saying, I think that would be a cool way to meet up the first time.
I think it would be awesome if we could do something like that.
Even if we got John and do a little bit of paranormal with us and stuff. We do a little bit of the cryptid stuff with him, do a little paranormal with us, and
we can go out and make a mockery. I mean, we can. Man, we got this covered.
Hell yes.
I can find some like underground bunker to break into or something. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah, I haven't got these expensive checks out in a while, so we'll try looking for those.
It's because Jay and Joe's been playing nice, but tonight we're not. Because after what happened last night, I'm ready.
Did you? Yeah. Did you? Skeptic. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm still waiting for one of those. Yeah.
You'll get it in 2 weeks.
You know. Anyways.
We said that 2 years ago.
What the fuck?
Right. So Jay and I went live last night to promote some Squatch GQ merchandise and talk about the upcoming convention and that kind of thing. And there was a comment left in there about us
towards the end of the live.
And you care to share that, Jay?
I would love to be able to find it. I can't find it on our actual things, but it was.
Was it a positive comment?
No, it was not.
No, it wasn't. Awesome. It wasn't positive at all. And I'm still kind of trying to figure out where it was even generated by, but.
Jason was quite taken back by it. He did not know how to respond. Of course, me being the
now I'm gonna have to look for it.
Me being the sarcastic smartass that I am, I fired right into it pretty quick. At first, kind of got a little upset, and John says I kicked his ass.
I gotta find
it was. I'm trying to find the video now, and then I want to scroll to it, see if I can't bring it up and freeze frame it and that fun stuff. And the cool thing with Squatch GQ magazine also, and G Hunter magazine, is the working together with Paranormal Kicks Cancer. Those are some great. Chris, I've met Chris 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was down at an event, and we went down to at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. And he's a great guy, and his girlfriend Alex, they're doing some cool things with that. That's really involved, and anything that I can help out with those two working together with Squatch GQ and that I'm down for it, man. It's good to see them working together. And I'm not going to speak for Jason, but I bet he goes, hey, and Joe too.
Along, what's happening?
So I'm not going to speak for either one of them. I would never do that. But I'm just saying, I'm in. Sandwich? I can't get this mute over here. Shut up, so I can get this done. So, but anyway. So I just want to say that it's going to be a cool event with seeing those guys working together. And oh, god dang.
Cucumber, onion, and peanut butter.
Shut up. Go ahead, guys. I'm trying to get to that point. Say something.
Something.
I'm
like trying to look too, so.
What's that? I got it here. I just wanted to mute it to where it wasn't talking. Because I want to, there it is. Wait till it comes up on the screen. Then I'll share the screen to where everybody can see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be a cool event this and on July because I can't wait for it because we actually get to see Joe. And Tommy, don't forget Creepy Tommy.
That's right. He'll be in your bushes. Yeah, but no, going back to the kicking cancer's ass. That's fantastic, and yeah, you can speak for me all day long, brother. It's a great group. great people. I don't know them as well as you do, but anytime we can get something together like that and work with, those kind of organizations, absolutely.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing for everybody. And back to what we talked about last night when we were live. This at about 28. Let's see.
It was at the end of our show.
28, 29 minutes into it. A Dan L pops in on the show, and of course, me being me, I put the comment on screen because that's how I am. You two are big racists and need more diversity in your show. Come on, grow up. It's 2021. Yeah, that's when I started like, what? Are you serious? So when I first read it, of course, it don't go on the screen unless I click the thing to put it on the screen. So, of course, me being the asshole that I am, I put it on screen.
You see my face, right? I'm like,
I know. You're like, what the hell?
What are you talking about racist? Like, where did this even come from?
Would you guys mention that brought that up?
We were talking about Squats GQ and all the merchandise and the Bigfoot conventions we were going to be at. Come see us in Michigan, and we're going to be in Iowa and listing all the merchandise and showing all the merchandise and talking about. But I guess because we're two white dudes talking on a podcast, we didn't have diversity. I guess we're racist.
But me being me, I'm like, well, what kind of racing you want to do? You want to do horse racing, dog racing? That's what I'm immediately thinking. But I didn't say that. My first response was about the diversity. I'm like, well, what do you want? We already do comedy, and we got drama, and we got paranormal, we got haunted, we got horror, what kind of diversity do you want? We're also talking about cryptids. I couldn't help myself. Jason's over there going like, what are you saying that? What do you mean by that? We're not.
Oh, yeah, it was like completely out of there. Then he deleted the comment and took it off, and it's like a fake profile. So somebody jumped on there, called us racist, and then jumped off of it.
Yep. It was an interesting evening, and all we're trying to do, is try to have a little bit of fun, and of course, with being stirring the pot, and we do comedy and controversial things here anyway. Why not talk about it?
Oh, please come on back.
Yeah, we did invite him on the show. Yes. Like, hey, we'll be back Tuesday if you want to come on and
we'll be back
talk about.
I ain't racist. I hate everybody equally.
Yeah, talk about how racist we are. Let's come on in and talk.
Yeah, absolutely. You can have your 3 seconds of fame and come in and tell me how we are and what you're basing it on, unless you're just seeing what you think and stereotyping because I get that fish hook on my head.
Well, if it was if they went through the trouble to set up a fake profile, then it's someone that you know.
Right.
Never thought about it that way.
You know what I mean? Like, because if you were just the average person, I don't know who you guys are, don't really care, I would just say it. You know what I mean? But like setting up a fake profile tells me that you are somehow in the field. Maybe people know who you are. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
wait a minute.
I agree.
Wait a minute. You're giving me an idea. You're giving me an ego. Shit. You're giving me an ego. You mean maybe, just maybe, that somebody thinks that we're somebody that we're really not, and that we're on some kind of level that we're really not, that they think we are, and that they gave us
to cancel you,
trying to get cancel culture, or they're trolling me because, and Jason, and now you, because they think we're somebody.
I'm really, really special.
We got trolled.
Yay.
We made it to the top.
I'll tell you what, I'll let them troll my bald ass balls.
Smoothmyballs.com.
That's right. Yeah, it took me by surprise. You see my face as I'm reading it. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I would bet anything that it's somebody that is not trying to, like, they don't want to start any shit under their name.
So they want to hide who they are. Oh, that takes
basically, yes.
That's like that. I couldn't help it. I did hold back. There were so many more things I wanted to say.
Oh, I wouldn't have.
In my head that I didn't, out of respect for LEP Productions and Squash UQ Magazine. We were at that time talking about them and talking about what we're doing with them and each program, each of our businesses and things. So I did not want to take all that kind of negative incantation. But with that being said, tonight's a different ball game. So Danielle,
Come on down.
Stirring the pot. Come piss in my Wheaties tonight.
Like that's probably one of the most ignorant things I've seen.
I'm still ignorant shit.
to just come out of nowhere with it. It'd be one thing if you guys were talking about certain topics or something like that. But just to, hey, look at me. Nah.
Like I said, man, I immediately started naming all the diversification we have. And like I said,
I'd be willing to bet. I would be willing to bet you know exactly who it is. Well, I mean, you guys don't know, but I mean, it's someone you know.
And that just makes it even funnier to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought that anybody that I would at least consider an acquaintance would have at least enough testicular fortitude to actually have something to say to me, to know how I am, to come say it to my face. Because I'm not 99.9% of the time, I'm not going to get mad, but I'm going to want to understand why you're coming at me with that direction and what's your basis of what you think that way. Because if I am being that way or something like that, then I have done something like that, then I definitely don't like that. I want to change. Yeah. I want to be the bigger, better person if I can possibly be that. But with that said, if you want to come like play a chicken shit attacks, the asshole redneck still lives. He's just under here going, "Come on, fucker, do it again, do it again, do it again."
Yeah. Wow, that's funny, but it's not. It's kind of sad.
Oh, it's Jason.
It's sad. It's sad because if anybody knows the three of us, we are so far from racist. It's not even funny.
I'm too fat to run.
To be called that, it's just like, I mean, where do you? And that's what I kept saying last night. I'm like, I don't even know where you're getting this. Like, what part of this show or anything that you've listened to screams racism? Like, I don't.
I won't tolerate somebody picking on somebody else or bullying somebody else. I won't tolerate it. If you want somebody to pick on, asshole, you pick the right person.
I was gonna say, yeah, pick on me.
Pick on one of us. We dare.
I got shit to lose. I just make a mockery. I'm nobody. I don't have a name that I need to protect or anything like that. Now,
I'll say for you have to cancel calls for me, man. You really got to be bored,
right?
Hell, I'll help you.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. Jay gets his shit banned from 6 years ago. What the hell?
I know shit.
That's probably why.
Yep, they went through his stuff. Saw that picture.
I wonder, is it the same?
Could be.
You just made sense. If it's somebody that knows this, maybe it's the same person that dug back to my thing that didn't read the thing and just saw the flags and immediately had me blocked and banned on Facebook for 30 days. What if it is the same person?
Could be.
Could be.
It has to be. Smooth balls.
I mean, look at it. Now, wait a minute. So, see, I'm guilty by association because you had the flags and you went to Hitler's bunker. I didn't do any of it, and there it is. Yep.
Go back and read some of the comments I've gotten on that video.
Yep.
Like I've been attacked on it, and it's like, oh, okay.
Wait a minute. I got to do it again, all man. Right. I just got to zoom on that face that Jason's making right there. that look of, what the do you mean? What do you even?
Right.
I couldn't have paused that at a better point than that look right there.
Well, hey, Dan L., since you feel that like they need more diversity, why don't you give some suggestions?
Oh, why don't you come join us?
Oh, oof.
Now, see, Jason's working on that for next Tuesday. We will have a guest if everything works out right.
I'm hoping.
Yep.
Are you gonna tell
the
me?
Gentleman that sent the hot sauce that he's ready to put out on the market?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The first person to be able the one to taste it. And then you get to taste it next weekend when we see you.
Oh, wait. Right. Whoa.
That's right.
You said.
That's right.
You said, when do I get to taste it? And Jason said, I have to do it on there first. That was the deal.
Did I really?
Right. When you, oh, yeah. You asked for it.
And I still have some of Cameron sauces, too, that you can
dabble on. Mhm.
So I should bring some Tums with me.
Tums would be a good idea.
Why don't you
You and I both, because Saturday,
We're
after
gonna
all
be
that
hurting.
hot sauce and the toe of Satan and everything else, I'm gonna be sitting at the table like,
Well, I don't want I mean, I don't want to infringe on Jay's thing with the toe of Satan with you. So.
Jay's not doing the toast Satan. Jay has me vehemently from
Well,
the
there was
conversation of that.
there
I-
was three of them. There was three of them, and I only picked up two because I knew that Jay would not do it. Now,
Maybe.
speaking of guests, this last week when we went out of town, the beautiful couple that we went with are actually Katie and their daughter are best friends. So they have an older son who's, I want to say, like 19, 20. Him and his buddies get together and they do food challenges as well. They do hot challenges and eating challenges and all that stuff.
Oh,
And we were
shit.
talking about different podcasts and everything else. And I said, oh, do you think maybe the boys would like to come on one Tuesday night and challenge the old dogs? And she was like, I'm sure that he would love it. So I'm also working on trying to get a couple of younger guys in here to do some challenges with us as well. So
One of them's got to
Trying-
do those thing with eating the cat food.
Ugh. I
they
do
were-
that.
I
won't.
she said that they got big things of like sardines one day and like dipped sardines and a bunch of different stuff. She said that she left for an hour. She told him, she goes, I'm leaving for an hour. You have an hour to clean this house because it smells like shit. I don't like it. You got to get it out. So, I mean, they're on our level. They're
No,
on
we're on your guys' level, not this guy's level. This guy's sitting here dreading this right here tonight.
And wait, okay, so where
I'm dreading that right there.
where are these
That
individuals?
stinks.
they're around me.
That stinks.
It looks yummy.
You know what I'm thinking?
Friday night that you're in. That's
Well,
nice.
I want to do that on the show because Friday we're going to have so much stuff going on. Plus, we've got those two drinks to do: the barf soda and the grass soda. We've got all that shit to do. Plus, my beautiful wife is setting up something for us as well.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Wait, there's
no.
surprises?
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be surprises.
She's
Well,
gonna get that canned liver pate and that clam juice.
she's
No,
gonna leave me out of it because I'm bringing gifts.
no, she ain't.
No,
Yes,
she's
she
not.
is.
No,
And
she
then
ain't.
I'll
I'm bringing gifts too. I'm bringing Teresa.
Yeah, but you're
And then-
special.
You're
and then
bringing Tommy.
I'll get a bunch of wood and I'll put a big fire in the backyard. Yeah, so it'll be.
That's
fun.
probably where we're gonna need to do it because I'm gonna tell you right now that soda is gonna make me puke.
Wait, Nate, none of us puked yet. I
Yeah.
spit. I didn't puke.
Yeah.
And Candace, that is who was it? Jolene?
Yeah,
just-
she had the stuff. But then somebody asked about the sandwich last night.
This is the sandwich that we were challenged to. I can't remember. It's one of our listeners. I'm sorry. That's the peanut butter, onions, and cucumbers. What was that last sandwich you ate, Joe?
Fuck, I don't remember.
You about didn't make it on that one.
Yeah, what was it?
I can't.
Wasn't it the jam? The did you eat the
Yes.
jam one?
Yeah, what was it?
Jelly ketchup and something else?
I don't remember. Hey, if any of the listeners can
I'd have
help
to go.
us, we're all old as shit and our memories going.
Well, honestly, we haven't done a food challenge in a minute. So
I know it's been a while.
So, can we go ahead and just try to get this over with and then do like I don't know the useless facts? You want to do useless facts first?
I don't have any
No.
useless facts.
go ahead and smash that.
Yeah, go ahead and
Smash
eat your
that
little
sandwich.
sandwich.
Oh, I'm with
Wasn't
Candace.
it like turkey? Wasn't it like turkey?
Yes,
Turkey something.
and jelly.
Turkey jelly and
Turkey
something.
ketchup and jelly or something.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Well,
gross.
if we're gonna do this, let me act like we're actually professionals again. Let's do the intro music. We haven't done that in forever.
Yeah,
Stop
we
being
need
so
to-
racist.
What? Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that music means. It is time for another edition of Culinary with Kudo. Join Jay, Jason, and Joe as we eat only God knows what. We're going to hurt our stomachs, we're going to hurt our taste buds, but you know why? We're doing it for you on this live edition of Culinary with Kudo on Stirring the Pot. Right here, brought to you by LEP Productions.
All right, man. Here we go, everybody. And this is not one of my favorite segments of the show. I really think this is the worst thing of the show. I don't understand this thing of the show, but it's Joe's fault. It's Culinary with Kudo. So
that's right. This is his segment.
Yeah, this is
not
his
my fault.
That he always seems to get out of, like usually. I don't understand.
Well, no, he had to eat the last thing. So
I'm sick. I'm sick. I don't feel good. I can't.
Sorry, I had Rona or whatever.
Yeah, for like 6 months.
It's herpes, everything,
Gonosyphilitis.
Yep.
Right.
So anyway, we have a listener, and I can't remember which one it was. Challenged this weeks ago, and
it was Jolene. I'm pretty sure it was Jolene.
Because I thought she said she used to eat that as a kid.
She was eating it, yeah, because she had a picture of it.
No, she's eating it now.
Yeah,
the one that you did, the turkey ketchup and jelly was it. She had as a little kid, and she hadn't ate it in years, and just wouldn't have, I was so stupid enough to do it. And the bad part about it is it's sitting here long enough that my bread's starting to feel like it's toasted when it's not. But
that's all right.
You ever notice those last two pieces of bread at the top and the bottom? What do you call them?
Here we go.
The ends. The butts.
What do you call them, Joe?
I don't, but I want to say my mom used to call it the heel.
Yeah, my family always called it the heel. I've since saw a guy on TikTok that's made me change what I call him. He's cracking up. He's talking about. He said his family calls them the hoe because everybody's fingering and nobody wants them.
I just call that the ex-wife. Oh,
whoa! So here we go. Onions, peanut butter, cucumbers.
That ain't gonna be bad.
He doesn't like cucumber.
Oh. See, I love cucumbers. So.
Me too.
When they're pickled.
I can eat them right out of a garden.
No, they're nasty.
Me too.
Throw a little bit of salt on it. Bam.
Yeah, Tanya was just cutting them up when I came down.
Yeah.
We have them daily. Onions, I can take a bite out of an onion, and peanut butter, I'm good.
I like onions too.
Believe it or not, I can't really taste the onion.
Really?
No, I can taste the cucumber.
Did you put enough onion on there?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there's whole. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cucumbers and vinegar.
I used to do that. Get a big bowl, cut up a bunch of onion and a bunch of cucumber, throw some vinegar and some water in there with some pepper, like black pepper. Oh yeah.
Teresa's does cucumber and tomato with like zesty Italian dressing.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
we do the cucumber with homemade ranch, sour cream and ranch.
Really?
That's not good.
You hear the cucumber crunching.
Yep, cucumber and the onion.
Mm-hmm.
Should put on more peanut butter. There, the onion came through.
It can't be that bad though.
Nah.
It's not. No, it's not like it's gonna make me sick or nothing like that. I don't want to take any more bites. I guarantee that right now.
But finish it though.
Oh, I don't have to. I usually don't.
I know you don't. At least that's
That is.
That's right. At least that's what we've heard. Usually don't finish it.
Yeah, I don't think so. How did you know? She usually rolls over and goes to sleep.
Huh?
You don't think she sends us a message first?
Right?
Go ahead
Yep,
and sleep.
happened again.
Going to sleep.
You would know what I mean. Needed more peanut butter.
That's what.
Did you finish that?
No.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Dad ate tomatoes with salt straight out of the garden.
Oh yeah.
No.
I can eat tomato straight. I can eat all the vegetables.
That might be the
What's
thing.
this John Medley?
That what?
Vinegar, mayo, sugar, can marinate almost anything.
Yep. No mayo. Mm-mm. You want to see me almost throw up? It'll be me eating a tomato.
Okay, done.
No, because like that slimy.
Wonder if almond butter would be good with that. You know, if thank God Teresa's not paying attention, because I'd probably do something stupid like, hey, why don't you bring me a little bit of mayonnaise and see how it makes it taste better.
I don't know. Doug butter probably would be better on it.
So, John, do you mix them together? Put vinegar, sugar, and mayo all together, and then marinate it?
I mean, I use sugar, tomatoes, toast.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. My mom used to eat that shit all the time.
What's going on, Jamie?
Jenny could do that too, man. She'll just slice a tomato, throw it on some bread.
Now, see, I don't do tomatoes because first off, I don't really care for the flavor, and second off, it
sucks.
And second off, it's worse to me is the texture.
Well, yeah, you get all that slimy shit.
Well, that's like I told Teresa when we were talking about it. You got all the little seeds in there. It's like, okay, it's not like I got someone else's snot and booger in my mouth.
That's exactly what it is.
And little baby ones.
Because I do a lot of cooking. Oh yeah, nope.
Oh, this is not good.
You bite into them and the juice shoots every.
Yep. What's under cup number 1? Uh-oh. What's under cup number 2? Uh-oh.
Come on.
Follow it up with some hot candies, some sour stuff, and then the toe of Satan. What?
No, I'll try it.
That's such a dick move.
Mix some cucumber. Mix them up.
Mine might just fall on the floor, and I'll be like, "Oh, fall on the floor, I can't eat it."
An onion. Okay.
Thank God we'll have more.
What?
Little baby tomatoes. Oh my God!
I should have never said that.
Oh yes, you should have.
No. And it's sad because, you know, like with all the cooking that I do, I love to cook with tomatoes and stuff like that. I'll put them in a lot of stuff. But to watch me cut one up is funny because I'm like, my head's all turned off to the side because if
coming out in you.
Because if I smell it, I'll gag. My kids will run around, look, Dad, and I smell the. Ugh.
Tomatoes don't really have a smell.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Cut one open. Cut one open.
I cut them up for Teresa all the time. But I won't eat them.
Well, yeah, but no, honestly, there's a smell.
Smell of explosion.
I'm telling you, man, that snotty consistency of the little seeds.
Yummy.
Oh, you better have a trash can close by. Just that's all I'm saying.
Did you finish it, Jay?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Lies.
Like I don't know, a cheap rug on my brother's bald head. So you have to put the shit together and let it sit in the fridge for a day. So cucumbers, onions, mayonnaise, vinegar, and a little bit of sugar. What's going on, John?
Oh,
John, what's happening?
God, I can taste tomatoes now.
Oh yeah.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth besides this cucumber taste.
I know what taste you have in your mouth.
That's right. kind of like a cucumber.
Oh my God, this show is corrupting me.
And just imagine in 2 weeks,
roll.
Michigan will never be the same.
No. Jason's house will never be the same.
No. Nope.
He's gonna have to call an old priest and a young priest, and yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Call the police.
Police, no.
Get these assholes out of my house.
Make sure that we have priests from all different denominations because I don't want to be racist.
Well, yeah, because you want to be diverse and everything.
I don't want to be racist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, are they called priests in all the different religions?
No.
I'm not a religious person. I have to ask that question.
No.
Yeah. Joe, you're a smart ass, but I like you.
Yes, I am, and I'm allowed to be now.
Okay, here's my useless fact of knowledge about a cucumber.
Measure length and width before. No, wait a minute. Go ahead.
Please put the children to bed before Jay says this.
You don't have to. Hey, Danielle, what's happening? If you slice a cucumber, take a slice of cucumber and press it to the roof of your mouth for 30 seconds, it can and will kill bacteria and freshen your breath.
Here's a thought. Go brush your fucking teeth. Oh. But, okay. So,
a cucumber.
So why do you have to press it against, so why would you have to press it against the roof of your mouth? Why can't you just eat the fucking thing?
Because it's got to be there 30 seconds.
Okay, so I'll chew it for 30 seconds.
But you're breaking it up. It's not sticking to the top of the roof of your mouth.
What is it, like a goddamn little tree that you hang on your mirror? You just fucking stick it in your mouth for 30 seconds?
It's like a cucumber plunger.
Well, Jason, it's good for you, man. The cooling effects of cucumber can soothe the sunburn. Mix up a puree and apply it.
Oh.
Damn.
Wow. Damn.
He went there.
Well, thanks, John, for all the merchandise that I have, and I'm gonna love having all of it to myself because I will not share with smart ass people.
Why? Is he that sensitive about his sunburn?
I don't have sunburn.
No,
What's the damn lighting in your room?
That's right.
It's.
Somebody loves that face, Jason.
Huh?
So,
well, shit.
Now, you said that you had on your wonderful dude. The room is already glowing red without you changing the light.
There it is. Now I'm red.
Yeah, kind of match your shirt.
Kind of match your shirt.
You don't know where the shirt ends and the head starts.
Kind of looks like a tomato.
John, thanks for joining us for a while. We appreciate it.
Later, John.
Jason froze up. Look at that look on his face where he froze up too.
I'm not gonna say it.
You know, he can probably hear us too. He just can't.
Oh, I'm sure he can.
Up. Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting all kinds of shit. Oh, he's back. Joe said it all. Thanks for joining us, John. We really do appreciate it, man. We gotta get up early.
Thanks, John.
I'm just not smart enough to go to bed.
Right. Me too. For the next couple of days, I think.
So while you were on vacation,
are you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, I can now.
All right.
Look, I'm trying to divert the situation here. So
what's that?
You're the big global traveler among the three of us. You actually get to go out and do things and have a life. And I'm a spouse arrest. I'm not allowed to go if it might be fun. She's gonna go with me. But while you were traveling around the country, gallivanting around and state to state to state, how's the opening going?
For the most part, it was fantastic. A lot of people out, a lot of people trying to get back to some sort of normalcy, and it was good. There wasn't really a whole lot of mandated masks and things like that.
A whole lot of? Did you run into situations where there were masks required?
Well,
here we go. Yep.
Fishing.
We did visit a location on the way back. In Kentucky. That happened. Mm-hmm. And we pulled in and we're meted at the little guard shack area. And we
had a guard shack. You weren't visiting some of my family, were you?
No. That was in Lynchburg. That was a totally different. Speaking of, before I get into that, I have never, ever, I have never in my life been in such a country bumpkin ass town. that when you pull in to get gas, there is legitimately no gas in the pumps. Zero gas.
Well, what's the point of having a gas pumps there?
Well, they had a little carryout and they had gas pumps, and there was people there trying to fill up with gas. There was no gas. No gas.
No, the pipeline still got a shortage up in there.
I think that it was more, there was banjos going, and there was some sort of, you look like you have pretty mouth kind of thing happening. And that was.
What the hell are you referring to there, mister? That sounds like it's awful one-sided here that you're
Yeah.
What are you, homesick, Jay?
Yeah.
I mean, well, it was in the city of Lynchburg. That's what I'm saying. I text him. I'm like, you can have this shit. 'Cause my wife and my youngest daughter had to go in to use the bathroom. They're scarred for life. That whole fiasco was just a whole nother thing. I'm like, I can hold it till we get somewhere else. I put 40 cents worth of gas in it. I'm like, we can't stay here.
We got to
go
where there's stoplights.
Right. We gotta go.
Well, there's stoplights. There's Blake Hill in all directions.
That's just,
Right.
like, that's some hills have eyes, wrong turn type of shit right there.
Yes, that's where Ed Gain lives down the street, and he's just waiting for somebody to run out of gas
Uncle
so he
Ed.
can come out and be the helpful neighbor, and then take you into the garage.
And then you become a lampshade.
Exactly.
Oh my God! Come on, man! You're talking about someplace that's named after my kinfolk.
Yeah. Yeah. Show enough.
Oh my
But
God!
so, anyways, all right. Well, I'll name it. I don't care. It's not like they're listening, anyways. Pulled into Buffalo Trace Distillery,
Oh, now we're busting.
and
Big check.
at the they have the little guard shack or the check-in shack there, and the lady, they ask you what you're there for, tastings or gift shop or whatever.
Whiskey, dumbass.
That's right. We's here for the bourbon. So,
We can look at the parking lot.
so we tell her we're just going to the gift shop. She's like, okay. She says, and I quote, "Masks are not required if you can show proof of vaccination at the check-in. If you cannot, then masks are required."
Did they have the magnetar to check in?
I said, we pulled away, and I looked at Tanya and I said, this is the first time that I've ever had anybody say, I need to see your card.
Wow.
If you don't want to wear a mask, no problem. Show me your card.
Wow.
So, we did. And here's so they give you a little sticker, okay, to put on. It shows that you've went through the whole security thing. They do the temperature. It's got the Buffalo Trace Distillery thing on it. So our youngest is standing there. Obviously, she has not been vaccinated. And the guy says, "Do you want a little sticker too, just so you can have a sticker?" So she says, "Yeah." So she gets the sticker and puts it on. And we start walking away, and she looks at Tanya and she says, "So I got a sticker. Does that mean I have to wear the mask?" I'm like, yeah, you got to wear the mask. I mean, but if you're going through all that and you got to show documents that you have this stuff, but then you're going to hand out the sticker to the 15-year-old anyways, it looks like she showed. I mean, it was just weird, man. It was weird. There was no social distancing in line there. Everybody was standing next to each other. They had the big ceiling fans going because it was 806 degrees outside. So it's like, but you're vaccinated, so then you're okay. And the threat is gone now. Obviously, if you've been vaccinated, you can't ever get sick again. So,
but now comes a question when we started having the conversation when you first told me about this. Do they legally have the right to ask to see your card?
I firmly believe that is not a HIPAA violation because you are not talking about a medical ailment. You are talking strictly about a vaccination, which is pretty much, from what I can gather, public record. I mean,
No.
You have to in order to send your kids to school, you got to show vaccination to the school. You have to certain places hire you. You have to show you've had vaccinations. That's if they say in order for you to get in here, we need to know if you have asthma or not, and you need to tell us if you have asthma. That's a medical ailment. That's something that I don't have to tell you. That's HIPAA. But to show vaccination, to say that I got a shot for vaccination, I don't believe that falls under HIPAA.
Well,
in any way.
That's like jobs requiring you to have vaccinations.
Right. I think it's coming. And Jay, you said I told you about it. And plus, it's a private business. It's kind of like no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yep.
If you don't have the vaccination, then you need to wear a mask. It's our right. It's our business. And you've said it. If you don't like it, then you don't have to go in there. But it was just the first time since this whole thing has happened to where they said, because usually there's just something on the window. Fully vaccinated people don't have to wear a mask. And then you just see everybody walking in. But how do you know? Nobody knows. I don't know if that person's been vaccinated or not. Nobody's ever asked for proof or anything. This was the first time where they said, if you don't want to wear a mask, that's great, but we need to see proof that you've been vaccinated. So I think you're going to start seeing that a lot more.
Well, and Jenny just literally just brought up probably an hour before the show tonight. On the news, they were talking about this Delta variant now. And now they're saying that the vaccinations are actually no good against that variant.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it's just like the flu vaccine. I mean,
yep. It just keeps,
like anything else.
Keeps changing.
Sure. Well, I mean, if you keep making man-made viruses, then yeah.
Wow. In the warehouse.
Right next to the moon landing. I mean,
right next to the flag. Yeah.
It is, it's we're just it's coming. I think that
when I was in law enforcement, we had to have the flu shot, TB. You had to go through all that. You had to.
Yeah, we had to get you get tested for TB and all that stuff,
hepatitis and all that crap.
Yep.
Yeah,
but Jay, I don't think that having to show a vaccination card is a violation of HIPAA.
And if it is, no one's going to tell you that because people will go apeshit.
Well, and then you got my youngest, and she's, my body, my choice, that kind of thing. And I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, it is. And they have every right to say, well, then you need a mask if you're coming in.
And that's what I'm saying. And I was just telling my youngest the other day, because he wants to get the vaccination, but he can't find anywhere around here that will do it because he's 16. But that's the thing is, and I need to look at it also because it's getting to the point, and it's coming where in order to have that normal life, or what you would call normal, it's going to be something that you're going to have to do, I think, down the line.
Yeah, I think, and we've talked about this for over a year, even before this, right when this first started.
Yeah,
we've pretty much called it out. It is what it is.
Maybe count.
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta.
There's a 1 month ago.
I gotta mute myself. I'll be right back.
HIPAAjournal.com actually has a nice article about it. It depends on the criteria of how they're asking and what they're asking. So, and who's providing the information. If they ask you and you're willingly to provide your information, it doesn't matter who asks you. If you tell them it's a HIPAA violation, you don't want to disclose that information, then they can't really push the issue. They can still ask you to wear a mask because you refuse to give that information, but they cannot force you to. That's the only thing they can do is say, well, you can either wear a mask or not come in. And that's your choice then.
Right. But I mean, that's
you do not have to disclose it. And they're asking you. Now, if they asked your doctor to provide them with HIPAA documentation that you've been vaccinated, then that is a violation of HIPAA violation because they're going to your medical provider. And only you can sign, whether it be your employer or not, at this current time, and unless your employer is running a HIPAA, running the vaccination criteria on their dime and on their thing for employment and things like that. So there's different levels, different criteria of what it is. Since they're asking you and you're willing to provide it yourself, that's okay. But they asked you and you said, well, I really don't want to talk about it. And so they contacted your physician to get that information. Then they are definitely within violation of HIPAA violations. And unless you sign your physician.
I just don't, because HIPAA.
So I mean, just
falls,
of it.
Right. No, and HIPAA, hey babe. HIPAA is, if you're talking about like medical conditions.
More than that.
I don't think that a vaccination. Now, I don't know why they would have to call your
HIPAAjournal.com. It's from the actual HIPAA thing. So that's where I read it from.
Right.
Like I said, if them asking you for it and you providing it, that's not a violation. And like you said, and we said before, if I say whether I've been vaccinated or not, I have been vaccinated, and I look at them and say, I really don't think I have the right to disclose that information to you. And they have the right to say, then you have to wear a mask when you come inside. If you don't wear one, then we ask you that you go someplace else, and that's cool. If I don't want to give that information out, I don't have to. But then I know the consequences.
Well, they were. I mean, it wasn't like we got pulled into an isolation room.
No,
and beat it out of us.
No,
they just said if you don't want to wear a mask and you've been vaccinated, we ask that you provide the cards showing that you've been vaccinated. No problem.
Say, take your magnet, stick it to my shot spot, and see if it sticks.
That's right.
Put your key on me. See if it hangs.
You know, I did that with the quarter.
I know.
Stuck it there, and it did stay. But it stayed on my other one too. So
Joe had to mute himself for a little bit. He's
right.
Bad. We put him in timeout.
He's talking business. He's talking business.
He'd be all professional.
That's right. Yes. Yes, I can do 4 episodes for you next year. If you just want to go ahead and send me the contract, I'll have my manager look at it and my agent, and I'll be available for at least 4 episodes for you next year.
Get him, Joe.
That's right. I was reading your lips, Joe. We know the whole conversation.
I'm like, what in the hell is he talking about?
No, Tanya's didn't. Mine did.
So, but yeah, it's there's so many different levels to it, and like I said, I can play both sides of this.
Well, you always can.
Anybody can really, but I said from the beginning how I truly feel about it. If I go to a place and they say they want me to show it, whether I've been vaccinated or not, I'm not saying I haven't. I'm not saying I haven't been. And I decide that if I have been and I don't want to send that information, I have now made that choice. And their choice and their rights then is to tell me that if I went to enter the facility, I must wear a mask. If not, I can't enter. That's their rights, and I should respect that. I shouldn't be going, oh, no, that's bullshit. I'm an American citizen, and I have the right to. They have the right to run their business as they see fit. It is a private business, so you have to be able to understand that if you're going to take that stance and expect to have your rights and your privacy respected, then you also have to have this intelligence and the honor about yourself to respect their rights and their ability to run their business in a safe and productive manner. It works both ways.
Sure it does.
I get mad when I see somebody cussing out some young person or elderly person, whatever, at the door, like, oh, I shouldn't have to wear a mask. This is America. I don't have to wear a mask. And they may hate the mask too, but that's their job. Their boss has told them to do that, and that's their job. And all they're doing is relaying the information. Their boss probably didn't make the rule either. Some corporate guy did because some governor told him to. So you're taking out on those people right there. You're doing nothing but taking out innocent. You're punishing the innocent to affect the guilty, and the guilty never got punished at all. Because you damn sure not going to go to the governor's house and knock on his door and go, I think your mask rules are bullshit. I'm going to cuss you out. You won't do it.
I would if I wouldn't go to jail.
Yep. But like I just said, you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
And that thing that I sent you guys, I don't know if it came through or not, but it's an interesting read where it basically shows that there's like 585 people that run this whole entire country and decide taxes and everything else. Out of 300 million people, 585 are the ones that decide everything that happens to the 300 million. And that's a scary, scary fucking number.
Yeah.
Been that way for a long time.
Exactly. And they go into talk about before that happened, we didn't have a deficit, we didn't have problems. Everything was pretty much on an equal playing field, and everybody was living life a lot simpler until that shit happened. That's a whole nother show, along with the moon landing.
We've been talking about having a moon landing show since we ain't done it yet.
But yeah, it was like I said, it was the first time that I'd actually encountered that. And I'm going to tell you, there was probably 60, 70 people standing in line, and there was hardly anybody with a mask. So that just shows you, how many people are actually doing it and getting the vaccination, and, because they all had their little stickers. So they were all numbered.
Wow, we know someone had a sticker that didn't have a vaccination.
Right. And she had her mask on.
But that's because of the way she was raised and her parents and how they are. They
Right.
honor their word.
Absolutely.
That's not the case with a lot of people. So you got to think if he let that one through, how many more has he actually said that with?
Right.
How many more did it just?
Right.
Man, I don't think it's bullshit. I can wear this fuck here, man. Just take
I'd have just stole someone else's sticker.
I'd have probably.
Really? Like, yeah. Shit.
It'd be outside scalping stickers.
That's right.
$10.
If
$10, man, you ain't got to show your car.
If it was me and just me and Teresa, we just at Cruise. I went there and I was like, I'd probably said, it's not worth it. All this shit to me. Mask, no mask. I don't care. I don't like fucking with it. Let's cruise on somewhere else. Being that we was with another couple or some other friends or something like that, I'd probably put on my mask, went inside because I want to be with my friends and have a good time. But if it just been the two of us, it doesn't mean that much. We don't drink enough bourbon or whiskey that much anymore. Or that make a difference to me to give a fuck if I went in the door or not.
Oh, I can't.
Well, I'm just saying, if I was with you guys, I'd have showed my card, put my mask, whatever I had to do is go spend some time with my buddies.
I forget it. I got my own bourbon.
If it's just me and Teresa don't drink bourbon at all. She don't like it at all. She don't like whiskey at all, hardly. She's only had a couple of drinks that she liked, and Tanya made it for her. So for us to sit there and go through all this and have to wait in line and cards, I just said, fuck it. We'll come back some other time with somebody else, and we come back.
But it wasn't the waiting in line wasn't for the cards. It was just there was. I had no idea. I had no idea that there was going to be that many people there on a Sunday.
Dude, I have waited at a restaurant with you longer than I have with anybody else in my life. Usually, if they say it's going to be a 15 or 20-minute wait, I'm gone. I'm somewhere else. I'm out.
Shit, by the time you get back to your car and pull down the street, that's 15 minutes. You get a to eat.
Bullshit.
Now, if it's 45 minutes, then I'm like, do we really need to? But I got used to all that in Myrtle Beach. Everything was. We went again.
We went to Frankie movie with you guys. It was the longest I've ever waited to be seated in my entire freaking life.
Right.
And the only reason I waited was just same with going with Buffalo Trace. If I was with you and Tanya, I'd be more than happy to wait. Just me and Teresa, we'd have both said, fuck, we're out. But we're with you guys. Hey, we're having a good time. We're family and friends. We're having a good time. We're with our family. Blah, blah, blah. We're seeing people over here. Great. But just me and her, we'd have never waited. Never.
No. We checked into Paula Dean's restaurant at this boardwalk in Myrtle Beach. We walked in there to put our name on the list. And that little girl, bless her heart, behind the counter looked up and said, it's going to be a 4-hour wait.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't need breakfast tomorrow. I need dinner tonight. So
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely
4
out.
hours. 4 hours. I'm like, oh shit. Nah. Nope.
No. I can't think of anything I've had in my life, food-wise, that I would wait 4 hours for.
No. There's
so now I see your beautiful wife is on and listening. Just remember, Tanya, I'm bringing gifts.
And Joe gets double of whatever you're putting together.
That's right. Joe thinks because he's bringing gifts, he doesn't have to do the stuff that you're going to put together. And I did politely ask her not to go crazy like she did for us at Rhodes Hotel, because
But
that was
Tanya, I'm bringing the best gift of all. I'm bringing Teresa.
And she loves her sis.
And she'll be there with her salt shaker.
Right? Shake it like a salt shaker.
God.
It just doesn't really taste like salt.
You know, she's passed out by now. She's having it rough this week.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Oh, she volunteered to go into work early. She's actually had to go in at 6 o'clock in the morning. So she's getting up about 4:30, 5 o'clock, trying to keep the hours that I keep. And no, she fell asleep on the couch earlier and she went to bed about an hour or so ago.
Those hours are almost over for me.
Oh, my God. In-N-Out Burger was here. It was 12 hours when it opened. 12 hours waiting for a freaking hamburger is not going to happen.
No.
I mean, they're good, but they ain't that good.
I never had one.
I think that's where Kale took me when I went out to Arizona.
I don't give a
It had like some French fries with like the sauce shit on them, and I mean, it was pretty
Freddy's
good.
has got that.
Yeah, but it's not In-N-Out.
Any fast food's got that. You can just take the burger, open it up, throw some
Throw your shit on the
French
fries.
fries on it, a little bit of salt, done.
I mean, it was. I don't know. Like,
Hey,
I wouldn't make a special trip to go there again.
there
It
is
wasn't
no
bad.
hamburger joint that I've found yet that I'm going to wait 12 hours. Hell, I get
Well,
pissed.
yeah, no, I'm not waiting shit.
And I'll get pissed. And you got to when they ask you if you can pull up. I'm like, are you serious? It's a fast food restaurant.
Hell, I can hardly wait 12 hours for the bar to open.
Come on, man. Come on.
Come on.
11 hours and 59 minutes. Come on, bitches.
I got my own party going on in the parking lot.
That's right.
In-N-Out, San Diego. There is no In-N-Out around here. We just got a Freddy's not too long ago here in Kettering, about a year or so ago. We introduced one for the first time about 3 weeks ago, man, and it was absolutely disappointing as hell. Because the first time we was in Mattoon, Illinois. Had a great experience, had some great food. Blah, 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 blah. The one here was terrible, and of course I do a lot of the Google Maps. I do all the reviews and shit on there and stuff, and they immediately responded apologizing. When I said, I'll give you a second chance, but if it's just as shitty the second time, you can't apologize for twice.
What restaurant is it?
It's called Freddy's Custard. It's got kind of like smash burgers. They got the steak burgers and all that stuff, and they're real kind of thin and smashed out and all crispy and things. The onion rings were cooked too quick. The outside was nice and crispy. The onion was still kind of almost raw texture on the inside, and the dough on the inside was still doughy. I'm not even doughy, just watery doughy. I
would have eaten it.
I paid for it. Teresa wasn't eating it, so I ate them.
That's not even I ate them.
Bless her heart, we've been working on this diet thing for a while now together and stuff, and she's had some great results doing her life with like Jason and Ty and things. I had some bad personal experience. Nothing in her life. It was me. It's all me. My system didn't cooperate with it too well. But before we started that, we would go out to eat and stuff. And anymore, we just kind of get like soup and salad or just an appetizer or something like that. Something simple and easy. We'd go and get appetizers in the meal, and Teresa would eat, I don't know, maybe a quarter of it. And my cheap bastard ass can't waste any of it. And I act like I can't even take it home because I'm like, I got to eat it before we take it home because I'm afraid the kid will get it. I guess. I don't know what I'm thinking. But I sit there trying to eat all my meal and all of hers. And then wonder why she's losing weight. And I said, you ain't losing shit. You're dropping it. My fat ass is picking it up. Oh, God, it's killing me. So we finally learned that, we don't order a whole lot of places to go anymore and get meals. Let's get a couple appetizers and call it a day. I have a bunch of Freddy's here, and they suck. Set a smash burger. Five Guys is better to me. I like
Five Guys. Five Guys is good. Culver's is good.
Ugh.
Culver's is
Oh man,
You guys have Culver's out there?
Whataburger, I think in Cincinnati, and I still haven't went yet.
There's a Culver's out there?
yeah, there's a Whataburger.
Culver's right here now.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
we've got a couple of them.
Well, because I know that's a Wisconsin thing. Like literally the very first Culver's is like 30 minutes away from me.
Oh, that's a must. That'll be a must when we come that way.
Yeah,
I guess we're going to Culver's. If we can find the original Waffle House, can we take Jason there?
Is it still standing?
It's got too much grease; it can't fall down.
Fucking
Yeah.
windows have fucking chicken wire and shit on them. Christ. They throw glass at you when you sit in there to eat, like the Blues Brothers when they were at that bar.
Oh, fuck. I guess see where it's at now.
Well, you guys talk about that stuff. It was we kids, man, kids.
Don't stop now, bitch.
We were at a restaurant. I wanted to buy a souvenir T-shirt. Culver's here suck too. Waffle House, yeah, Waffle House, awful waffle for sure. Culver's should be good though.
See, I used to like eating at Waffle House.
Yeah, because you were drunk as hell at 3 a.m.
Very true.
Yeah. So I wanted a souvenir shirt. The souvenir shirt was $18. I reached in my pocket. I had a $100 bill, and I gave the girl a $100 bill. And you would have thought that I pulled a pistol out and was waving it around inside. She had absolutely no idea what to do with this $100 bill, let alone what the change was.
Wow.
$18 T-shirt, $100 bill. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to go get somebody." Like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I just wanted to break it. So I'm like, well, I have a 20. I can just give it to her. Oh, she goes, oh no, I have to. I might have to go get somebody. So then she goes and gets another girl who's younger than she is to come over, and they're both kind of like just looking around. The one grabs a calculator. The other one's over at the register, waiting for her to figure out what it is so that she can type it in to give me my change back. I'm like, y'all need some help? Like, it was unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Same experience. Well, kind of the same experience. Anytime we go south, we always have to stop at a Zaxby's. Zaxby's is, to me, I like Zaxby's better than Chick-fil-A or anything like that. So we order. So we pull through the drive-through at Zaxby's. Tanya and I are going to split a platter, and we got Caitlin a platter. Well, we get one, she gets one. She's like, "Oh yeah, pull ahead. Your total is $30 and some odd cents." I'm like, that's not right. Like, that's not even close to being right. Like, our shit isn't $30. So we pull up, and Tanya's like, "Hey, I just want to make sure that we got the right, because I think $30 is a little too much." The girl just ducks back and disappears. She's gone. So then this other girl comes up and she's like, "Can't help you." It's like, "Yeah, I think there's been a miscommunication, because our bill shouldn't be $30, and we just ordered these two things and we don't want to waste food." And so she's like, "Oh yeah, this is this, and okay, yep, I'll take that off, no problem." So then she tells us, I don't know, it's like $14 or $15 or whatever the hell it was. So we pay, get the stuff back. Do you know they still gave us all the damn food anyways?
Oh shit.
I'm like, we just said we didn't order all that, and you guys rung it in wrong, but they still, here's all your food. It's like, we didn't order all that. It's like, Tanya's looking at me. I'm like, just drive. This is not.
You're
like, holy shit. And $15, you want $15 an hour. Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that way they can give away double the amount of food.
Holy Christ.
You're lucky, Jason. The original Waffle House, you cannot eat at any longer.
Was it condemned?
No, it is actually now a museum. It's the Waffle House Museum, and it is in Evandale Estates, Georgia.
Oh, well, here we go. They got the General Lee there too and stuff, or what? Original chicken coops. I don't know.
Wow.
It's a cultural icon.
Mm.
It's association with politics. All kinds of fun things about it.
Mm.
Why is there Waffle Houses in California? Probably because those people won't eat that shit. That's not healthy.
Right. Well,
Southern
you go,
fucker.
you go into one in California and you're smothered and covered to be $47. It's like, no, I can make eggs at home.
Brother,
Well,
don't even get me started on that shit, man. One little slice. And there's a little restaurant that used to be there in Franklin. They had a thing they called a big cheese scramble. And of course, me being me, I got it without the eggs. But you remember those crockery-like plates? They're about that fucking big around, and about that deep. That big old handle on them. They would load that sumbitch down with hash browns and put big old slices of seared country ham on there. Then 2 big old scrambled eggs, and then smother that sumbitch in cheese sauce. Talk about filling your Arby's, clog up every bite. God, that's where we went all the time when the bars closed. Then they closed the restaurants, the bastards.
sounds like it.
Big old toasted dunk of that cheese sauce. Yeah. I'm dying. No wonder why I take cholesterol meds. Fat fucker. Eat like that's what you done, son of a bitch.
That was one thing that I did do in my system after a week of eating the way we did on vacation. My system was like, what the hell have you done to me? Good Lord.
It's so good with all the healthy eating and the shakes and things. I mean, you've been doing great. So I imagine it was a little bit of a culture shock for your intestinal system.
Oh, it was not fun.
He had to go out in the backyard and recharge his butthole.
Yeah. on a daily basis. On a daily basis. No, I just don't like it. It's too greasy. It's too nasty. I think it's just.
And you're just going to go to Paula Deen where everything's cooked in 6 pounds of butter.
Nothing against anybody that likes the Waffle House. I totally respect your views on the Waffle House.
I don't.
I
that shit crazy.
I just don't like it. I'm trying to keep this as politically correct as possible.
I used to like it until then I realized that a lot of our calls were to the Waffle House.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we went not too long ago with my niece and her fiance. They wanted to meet up there to get it, and I thought, man. And we went during the day, when after the bar or anything like that. And I had the worst food. I'm like, I used to think this shit was. No wonder why drunks eat this something. It's just
right.
It gave me heartburn. I hadn't had heartburn forever. It was just.
Getting the shits.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't do that. But of course, me being me, they said smothered. They put one little dinky slice of cheese on it. I'm like, what the fuck? You said smothered, man. I can still see fries.
Right.
And that's why we don't go to Arby's. That's a whole different discussion. I get in trouble at Arby's every single time, except the last time we went. The last time we went to an Arby's, we was on the way back from Jason's. We stopped at one down along the highway somewhere. And it's the first time I had not had to take my food back to the counter and complain at an Arby's. I was impressed.
There's only one thing that I usually get at Arby's. And that's a potato cake. Because you can't fuck up a potato cake.
Well, I like the roast beef sandwiches. I like the beef and cheddars. But they're one of those people to me that advertise at false advertising. It's just like Subway. I've quit going. I like Subway sandwiches, but I can't stand going to them anymore because if you want the sandwich to come out the way it looks in the picture, you have to order double and triple fucking meat. And I get mad all the time. And I take it back, and I got my bread sitting there, and like Arby's last time, not the last time, the time before that, got my bread sitting there. I'm like, this is the sandwich order. Like, yes, it is. I'm like, no, it isn't. It opened up. It's like beef and cheddar. It says right here your receipt, beef and cheddar. I'm like, when you put the buns together, you can't even see the meat. There's so little bit of it. And then when you open it up, there's a spot of cheddar, barely the size of a quarter. The picture shows this stuff mounded up and cheese flowing, but no, that's what you sold me. This is what you gave me. I want what I paid for, not what you gave me. Fuck this shit. I can't stand that.
And what do they usually do? Do they just throw a bunch of meat on there and douse it with cheese?
Well, it usually takes up the manager coming up and them asking me to please quiet down. And Teresa's like, can you just let it go? And I'm like, no, it's fucking false advertising. And I said, I understand, completely understand. The little caption underneath the picture says not actual size, but they didn't say not actual size or actual portions either. Everything about this photo is a fucking fake. And we end up usually getting a sandwich made like we know extra meat costs extra. I'm like, I'm not asking you for extra meat. I'm asking you for the fucking meat that you advertised in the picture, not the size.
Oh, I bet you they give you a little bit of special.
Yeah, give this fucker some special sauce.
You want some more cheddar? Here you go.
That's right.
The last time we stopped at that one,
We will fill this meat
actually
sandwich
made-
with
they
cheddar.
actually made a nice sandwich. They made it properly. They didn't have to complain. Didn't say a word. But you sit there and watch with, like I said, even with Subway, you're sitting there watching it make your food right in front of you. That's not the sandwich that they put in a picture. And like I said, it always says a little disclaimer right there, not actual size. Well, no shit. But it should be actual fucking look like it, or at least some semblance of what it should look like. You should be able to close the bun, and all of a sudden, the only thing you see is 3 little pieces of lettuce hanging out the side of that motherfucker. That's bullshit.
Yeah. But you ever see how they make those commercials where the shit that they actually have on there really isn't even the meat or anything like that?
Barrel.
And that was pretty cool. Oh, Cracker Barrel. Oh, for fuck's sake. Greg. God. Ah.
All people portions.
Hi, that piece of meat with this little spoonful of mac and cheese and a little spoonful of mashed potatoes, that'll be $47.50. I'm sorry, what? You get 2 scoops of this, 2 scoops of that, and a little piece of meat. But you can buy a rocking chair and some fucking t-shirts out there right before you leave.
Some
That's
candy.
some
Yeah.
Bitch. I will tell you though, I did buy a rocking chair from there one time.
Imagine that.
And it was by far the best fucking rocking chair we have ever owned. Ever. It was one of those waiting outside and you're sitting in them and the kids are playing the chess and whatever. And I looked over at Tanya and she was like, these are really
Chess.
comfortable. Yeah, they got the chess tables and stuff out there. And she was like, these are really comfortable. So I sat on one. I'm like, God, they really are comfortable. And I looked, it was like $90 or something. I'm like, God, these are really made nice. And she was like, oh, this would be a perfect Mother's Day present. I'm like, well, maybe one of these days, So I did for Mother's Day. I went back out to Cracker Barrel. Didn't get the food. But I got her a rocking chair, and it was the cat's ass. So Cracker Barrel, yeah, get your outdoor lawn furniture from Cracker Barrel, not their food.
Wow. I'm like you. I think their portions are small for the price that they charge. But then again, we discussed it at one time. Their biggest clientele is 65 plus, and those people don't eat that much.
Sure, yeah. I mean, let's just throw Bob Evans in the mix while we're at it. I mean, fuck.
Slob Evans.
We're definitely losing all of our sponsors from Cracker Barrel and Bob Evans.
But that's all right. We still have one of the best 2 sponsors out there. We have Squatch GQ Magazine and everything that we're associated with that. And Stirring the Pot has a special sponsor for itself of smoothmyballs.com. Jason, just how smooth are your balls? Or did they grow back while on vacation?
Yeah, they grew a little back on vacation. I'm going to have to test her out again. Round 2 of Smooth My Balls coming soon.
You didn't take your ball smoother with you on vacation?
Nah.
Poor Tanya.
Get them looking
I
all
didn't-
pretty.
That's right. Now they're looking like potato sprouts.
You know how soothing it could have been to have those waves tickle your smooth balls?
Do you know how nervous and everything else I am out there about waist high, seeing those waves come in and going, what's in the wave? What's in the wave? What's in the wave? Okay, I survived that one. Oh shit, what's in the wave? What's in the wave? Because all I can see is like one of them little sharks. Like,
Jellyfish
Whoa.
stinging into your ass.
I didn't see one jellyfish.
Well, and you notice this. We're talking about one of our sponsors, smoothmyballs.com, and Nick shows up.
That's right.
Potato sprouts.
Oh,
Well, hopefully by the 17th and 16th when Joe's in, Joe be ready to test out smoothmyballs.com.
Oh yeah. He'll be on the table.
Ooh, Dad!
Hey, you tuned in. You know what we do. No, she's upstairs. She's upstairs with her boyfriend Josh.
Tell you said we're all listening.
That's fine. You guys and everybody's shocked about the content that's happening
Right?
on Tuesday nights.
like what are you new?
Right. You see the Smooth My Balls package in the bathroom. It's there.
Watch what happens in 2 weeks.
That's right. Woo, woo. Can you hear me now?
This is rated J, man. Triple J.
Yeah.
This is rated G for Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. Yes, Nick, there is a rating on this. Everyone has to have a sticker to be able to listen.
The potato
That's right.
sauce was a little too much.
Well, I'm in trouble.
Oh well. What
And
else?
on that note, Joe, where can they find you at these days?
Well, Tuesday nights right here, stirring the pot with you guys. Couple weeks, I'll be out in Michigan. Yeah.
Ohio and Michigan.
That's right.
Well, yeah, we'll be in Toledo, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, absolutely,
And
absolutely.
what about the are we still doing are we doing the candles? Are we making some stuff? I mean,
I've been now that I'm gonna have some more time on my hands, I'm gonna get back into the candles and more resin work, and gonna be out shooting some more videos. And
are you planning on bringing some of your camera equipment in a couple of weeks?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah. I'm gonna bring some cameras. I'm gonna bring some of the canned stuff that I'm making. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And we will all be live together in the comforts of my home, doing a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Talk about potato sprouts.
Yep. Letting you guys shave my potato sprouts.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
never trust somebody else around your sprouts.
I don't. It doesn't even matter anymore.
Right.
I like you guys. I even kind of love you guys, but not like that.
Just screw it. Just flip them on the table. Who cares?
That's right. Just don't teabag the drum set, and we'll be just fine.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay? What do you got going on?
I ain't got nothing going on, man. The only thing you can do is find me with, I don't know, let's see. We got LEP Productions, a great association with the Squatch GQ magazine. We've got July 17th, we'll be at the we'll be at the Michigan Bigfoot Conference. Bodine the Bigfoot will be there. We'll have all the Squatch GQ stuff with us. You can always find me here on Tuesdays with these two crazy lunatics with Joe and Jason. So happy to be associated with that. And talk about our sponsor for Stirring the Pot, smoothmyballs.com, and Jason's new wonderful sprouts.
He gets rid of those sprouts with one smooth move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good time. Oh, yes, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, find out all else is going on. You can follow all of us on Facebook, on our individual pages. Plus, we have pages for LEP Productions. You can find also Bodie the Bigfoot has his page. Go follow along. Am I talking fast enough or I need to slow the fuck down?
Nope, you're good.
Oh, shit, look at this. Bodie the Bobblehead is almost a reality.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Bodie's t-shirts, Squatch GQ. And look, I've been sporting it all night. You can get this on SquatchGQmagazine.com. Go check out all the stuff they have. They have shirts. Jason, get ready to hold up one right here. Let's go full screen with this, Jason. Bam! Look at that. Bodine and Squatch GQ. You'll be able to get that shirt at the Michigan Bigfoot Conference. We'll have a few with us. So it'll be a good time. You guys need to come up here and check it all out. So plus, like I said, we've got John's got everything going with us. He's got hats, he's got shirts, he's got you name it, it's happening. Go to SquatchGQmagazine.com, get all the information on that stuff. Some things are special order, so it may take a little bit of time. We have to build up enough orders for that to get the order placed in. But please be patient and spread the word, man. SquatchGQmagazine.com, ParanormalMysteriesHome.com. You got on YouTube, you got Skeptical Edge TV and also LEP Productions. We're out there. We're putting things out. We got so much stuff coming out. Jason, where the hell can they find your ass at and what you got going on?
Y'all both said it.
That's why he does that shit. So you have to say a freaking word.
Right.
Yep.
It is. No, but we can't thank you guys enough for all the support you show us. Continue spreading the word. Continue dropping your links and all these things here so that other people can check out what you guys got going on, your links, your pages. Can't say enough about how honored we are to work with Squatch GQ and John, Chatan Noir, just everybody there. Skeptical Edge TV. Once again, you guys check out that YouTube page. Give that hit that red subscribe button. LEP Productions. Hit that subscribe button. Share it. Tell everybody about it. Hopefully, we'll see you guys back here next Tuesday for a little lead up to the Friday. So,
hell yes. And
you guys
hopefully
rock.
yes,
Thank you.
hopefully we'll have us a special guest with us. And I'm going to close the show out a little bit different. Before I play the commercial, I'm going to have to stay it out. Then we'll close the show up with the word of the day. And the word of the day is legs. Help spread the word.
Yeah.